is John Haney, and I am a visual artist in the largest sense, I think. I trained in analog photography, and then that was what I did for a very long time. And then over time, I've always had very wide interests, and they started to, like, my interests kind of ballooned outside of that a little bit. And so now I just kind of do everything. I do installation, I do sculpture. Photography, I think, is at the heart of it in a way, just the way of seeing the world and selecting and taking what the world has to offer and working with that and kind of transmuting ideas or things into something that is called art. I'm a real word nerd, and I've done some writing, and I love wordplay, and I hear things and I see things and they really appeal to me. And Eastern Edge Gallery in St. John's had a button, you could propose a button project or an idea, and if they accepted it, they'd make a button or in a small edition. And there was something about it that seemed like magic, And it's such a simple little thing, but whatever it was, it's like the idea that you could have something that you wanted to do or an idea kind of put on a button was really exciting. And I thought, am I worthy of a button? Could you up to see your work in a button? That'd be amazing. Anyway, so when we were there, I thought I ended up with a button maker. And so I've had it for quite a while, and it's always been this thing that's been like in a box or been kicking around. And so I've used it for making little art objects or letting the boys do projects. And then it's always been just having fun. An idea gets put into a button, or something someone says, or anything really. Anything. They're a middle-sized button, but in terms of the world, they're little things, and you can just concentrate your thoughts. There's something poetic about them, or poetry-like, in the sense that, like, there's an economy, and you have to whittle it down. It's, kind of the world is kind of boiled down into this little, and appropriately it's round like the world, and you have, that's your opportunity to do something there. And so many of these texts, almost all of them, start from something I heard, or cliches or bromides that people throw around every single day that don't mean anything anymore. But then you pull them out and you put them on a button, or you write them in gilded script and you place that spotlight or that importance on them, and all of a sudden you can shift the meaning or the perspective, or give it a new light.